Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Sophie Putu Julian. I'm here because I love to give presentation about perfect competition market and monopolistic market. Perfect competition market. Perfect competition market definition is a perfectly competitive market is a market in which there are many sellers and buyers. The respective sellers and buyers cannot influence the market price. No matter how many goods are traded in the market, the price will remain the same. And then therefore, the market price is depicted by a straight line parallel to horizontal axis, that is the quantity axis. Thus, each seller in the market is a follower of market price or is called a price taker. This line is price line. The characteristic of a perfectly competitive market, the number of sellers and buyers is very large. The goods traded are homogeneous or identical, and sellers can enter and exit the market easily. Perfect market information is very clear. The relationship between the price level TR, AR, and MR. The total revenue curve will be linear. This line is the TR line. And P, AR, and MR has the same value. This line is the price AR and MR, starting from the origin 0. The origin is start from 0. Determination of production amount and price. In order for the company to get maximum profit or minimum loss, the price and number of products traded is determined by the MC equals MR rule. The rules for determining the price and quantity of products with MR equals MC, provided that market information to obtain MC and MR values is contained, can be calculated. Pricing in a profitable, perfectly competitive market. The price and quantity products that guarantee maximum profit are P. The P equals 0, P1. This line, and the Q is 0, Q1. Pricing in perfect competition markets that get minimum losses. The price and quantity produced that guarantee the maximum profit. P equals 0 and P2. Sorry, P is equals 0 and P2, this line, and the Q is Q equals Q1. Pricing in perfect competition markets that get normal profit, break-even income. The price and quantity produced that guarantee normal profit is P equals 0 P1 and Q is equals 0 Q1 with the lowest AC. Numerical calculation example. A firm in a perfectly competitive market with TZ equals Q squared mean for Q plus 40 and P, the price is $20. Asked A, is the company loss or profit? B, if the price is increased to $24, does the quantity produced decrease? And C, calculate how much profit. The answer is TR is P multiplied Q is 20Q. And MR is TR derivative equals 20. The TC is Q squared mean for Q plus 40. And MC is TC derivative. And this is equals to Q mean for. Yeah, the rule for maximum profit or minimum loss is MR equals MC. MR equals MC is 20 equals to Q mean 4. The Q is 12. TR is $240. PC is 144 means 48 plus 40 equals $136. Profit is 240 means 136 equals $104. This is the answer for A. If the price rises to $24, then TR equals 24Q. MR is 24 and MR equals MC. Then 24 equals 2Q, 24. Q is 10. This is the answer for B. TR is $240. DC is 100 minus 40 and plus 40 equals 100. Profit. $240 means $100 is equals $140. This is the answer for C. Advantages and disadvantages of perfect market competition. The advantages is no power, has a minimum advertising or promotional cost, and market information is clear. And disadvantages is there are no variants of goods and services, lack of innovation, and efficiency is too high. And the second topic is monopolistic competition market. Definition of monopolistic competitive market. A monopolistically competitive market is a market in which there are many sellers and each seller can influence prices by way of product differentiation. Product differentiation is to distinguish two goods that are actually the same so that they become different. We do this with promotion, advertisement, different packaging colors, brands, good service, and so on. For example, laundry soap, bath soap, Protex cigarette, and so on. How can we distinguish between oligopoly and monopoly competition? Monopolistic is each seller has no real influence on the other sellers, and the oligopoly, each seller has a significant effect on the other sellers. Demand curve. The shape of the demand curve of a monopolistic is between that of a monopolist and perfectly competitive firm. If in perfect competition, the shape of the demand curve is horizontal or perfectly elastic. The demand curve for a monopoly is inelastic. The demand curve of a monopolistic firm is elastic. The slope between the two demand curve of monopoly and perfect competition. Three conditions that can be experienced by monopolistic competition. In the short term, a company in monopoly competition can experience three things, namely earn supernormal profit, earn normal profit, and suffer a loss. Firm in monopolistic competition, earning supernormal profit. In the rule of MR equals MC, the selling price of the product is 0P1 and the output sold is 0Q2. And the profit is P1, P2, L, and K. The square is the profit. Firm in monopolistic competition earning normal profit. In the rule of MR equals MC, the selling price of the product is OP1 and the output sold is OQ1 or 0Q1. And the amount of TC equals TR, which is 0, P1, K, and Q1. Firm in monopolistic competition earning normal profit. In the rule of ML equals MC, the selling price of the product is 0P2, while the average cost is 0P1. Average cost AC is greater than average revenue AR. This minimal loss, the output or amount of production sold must be as much as 0Q1, and the amount of DC is 0 Q1, K, and P1. So 0, Q1, K, P1, and back to 0. While the amount of TR is 0, Q1, L, and P2 is smaller than the TC. Due to monopoly competition on output and price. Number one is price changes lead the large changes in demand. Number two, efficiency of each company. Number three, sales promotion. And number four is types of product available. Example of monopolistic competitive market. We encounter many monopolistic competition in everyday life, such as shampoo shop, television, shoes, mineral water, and others. In the mineral water market, there are many manufacturers that produce mineral water, such as Aqua, Fit, Le Mineral, Primo, and Nestle. Each manufacturer has its own characteristics such as packaging, quality, or size that distinguish each product from competition. And enough for my explanation about perfect competitive market and monopolistic market. I hope it can be useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. See you.